It's Central Valley Business. I am your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is Billy from Billy's Drywall. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
Hey, I got a drywall I need put up somewhere. You're going to do it, right?
Oh, yes.
You can handle it. But we were talking before the segment here. Billy, you got some new stuff going on. Tell me about it. This sounds really interesting.
Well, we're creating crown moldings, foam beams, columns, pop-outs, and we create it all out of styrofoam, and we put acrylic finishes on them to make them look like stone, granite.
So I got a room, and I want to do some really interesting looking stonework or whatever, but I don't want to pay the really interesting price tag that's going to go with all that. You got something that'll put that in and give me that look, right?
We'll come in, we'll take whatever your idea is, and we'll create it for you.
Cool.
So like if we just finished the room in Exeter, they wanted to create the AT&T Giants baseball stadium in the loft of their son's bedroom. So we turned it into the baseball stadium.
All right.
And when we were done with it, it looked like a miniature mock-up.
Who's the artist that does this stuff?
I do most of the creating, but my partner Jason Reese is an actual artist.
Yeah.
So when there's a mirror that needs to be in there, he can do that. He's excellent with coloring.
Now, Billy, all right, drywall. I mean, that's all pretty straight up and down, boring stuff. How did this come about, man? How did you get into this?
It was actually the recession.
Oh, okay.
So in 2009, we were so slow. I mean, we'd work 2 days, have 2 weeks of nothing to do. So one day, styrofoam just popped into my head. So I started calling the contractors because I'm like, well, the stucco guys use it outside. Why can't we use it inside?
Okay, yeah.
So I finally, after 3 months of bugging them all, I finally got one say, hey, I got a customer. He wants this huge crown molding done, and it's just going to cost way too much to do it out of wood.
Right.
So we ended up going in there and installing it, and then from there it's taken off to the point where I ended up going to Orange County and take a class on the custom finishes.
Right.
And then started going to the home shows, started with the Visaya first, and then started going to the Fresno one. We started getting so much out of it that we actually built our own showroom.
Did you?
Yeah, so we have a showroom in Tulare where you can call to make an appointment, and we're glad to show it to you. And we got trees and beams and rocks, and I mean, you name it, we can make it.
Really?
Yeah.
Man cave stuff, huh?
Man caves. I mean, if you want a car coming out of your wall, we'll make it come out of the wall.
Oh, I like that. Well, my wife might not, but I like that idea. All right, but you were telling me you got some places that are going to be displaying your stuff now. Right?
Yes. We're teaming up with Morrison Event out of Tulare and House of Concrete out of Fresno.
Okay.
We're going to have displays set up with both of them of our foam beams, columns, corbels, and pop-outs that we're doing, and they're going to sell those to the public.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
And then if you want something custom made, you just go to them, and we'll custom make it to fit wherever you want.
Pretty much, I want a stadium, I want a car, I want a boat.
Whatever you want, we'll create it for you.
Okay.
And we actually get customers that'll show us a picture of this huge custom fireplace they want. And when we're done, we've recreated that.
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. You know, you were saying like that Tuscan stove look and stuff.
Yeah, we do Tuscan hood ranges. We do marble, aged limestone. We can even have LED lighting installed inside the crown moldings.
Oh, that's too disco for me. Man, I'm thinking of floors lighting up and stuff, you know. But okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, and we also will do company logos. So if you want your logo made, we can make it for you. And it'll be out of styrofoam in 3D. You want lighting in it, we'll install the lighting in it for you.
And how do I get a hold of you, besides driving to Tulare?
I have a website up called BillysDrywall.com.
BillysDrywall.com.
We're also on Houzz.com.
Houzz.com.
So if you go on the Houzz, HOUZZ.com.
Okay.
You type in Billy's Drywall. I pop up there.
Okay.
And you call my number, 559-723-1596. And I will set up a time to meet you and show you our showroom
Oh,
to
okay, so
give you
yeah.
ideas. We got like 6 different rooms mocked up in there.
So you give really straight up personal type service, don't you?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
everything we create is handmade.
Right.
So like even our foam beams, the shape is cut out of a machine,
Right.
but the wood grain is hand stamped. All the coloring and sanding is hand stamped. I mean colored. And then same thing with the age limestone and the Sierra stones. We hand apply everything and color it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love doing it.
You got some great stuff out there, I'll bet.
Oh yeah.
Besides the stadium, what's the biggest, the best thing that you've done
Well,
that you
actually,
can talk about?
the AT&T Stadium is my favorite.
Okay.
Because of the way it came out. We have some stuff coming up, but it's not finished yet. So
Okay. But is the AT&T Stadium, is a photo of that on your webpage?
yes,
So I can go to
you can go to House and see it. You can also go to Billy'sDrywall.com and see it. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go check that one out. All right, man. Well, that sounds exciting. Thanks for being on the show, and
Thank you.
keep me abreast of all this good stuff going on.
I will.
All right, good deal. All right, we'll see you when you come back. That's Billy's Drywall for some great stuff.